Hello, we're back. We've got a Sean Dice Green Day t-shirt on thing. Yeah, that's something. Ferrari jacket, Monaco hat. Now, why do I look like a autistic Francis Ford Coppola on the set of Apocalypse Now? Well, I will tell you that because move that a bit over there so I can. Oh, hang on. Let's move it. I'm not going to edit this because left myself too much time, left little time. But yeah, so you can have the album cover there. I don't know if I can be bothered doing anymore because I'm going to talk to you through our song, The Glory of Enzo Ferrari, the title track-ish. We'll get into that in a second. Of Super Yachts for Everyone, our 24-song album that deserved more credit, and I thought I was going to be able to retire on. No, alas, we shall continue talking nonsense about it and promoting it. We're not lowly young, are we? No millionaire ants, unfortunately, for us. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? So let's talk, shall we? I do realise this hat is very wear this hat makes you look ill. Of Phoenix Nights. As I said, I can't be bothered editing, so usually in these I'd put a little clip in, a little joke, add to the joke, but can't be bothered today. So you're getting this. You're not coming here for polish, are you? If you are, wrong place. Do like and subscribe though. Listen to our music, which is what we're going to tell you about now. I put it on because I didn't wash my hair today, or any of the other days that I've done this. I will have a shower tonight. Promise. I need a shave as well. Don't know if I can be arsed doing that. Just deal with them. Tash going in my mouth. But right, so The Glory of Enzo Ferrari, track 1 of 24 on Super Yachts for Everyone, Vulture Authority's second album. Undoubtedly the best. Because I think now I know how to make music. I do a lot of things differently. Yeah, let's not get into that. Just stories of regret and wasted money. But yes, so The Glory of Enzo Ferrari, first line. Here's what I want. Super Yachts for Everyone. Now, the eagle-eared among you will remember that the album is called Super Yachts for Everyone. Title track, sort of. But a bit more interesting than just a title track, you see. So, yeah, think about that. Yeah, just wise, intelligent stuff. So, yeah, the basic thesis of here's what I want for every... I've just said it. Here's what I want: Super Yachts for Everyone, based off, of course, the old communism. I just really annoyed myself doing that. I would redo that if I could, but as I said, no editing today. Doing no editing. So yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I might edit that out. You'll see if it's there or not. But authenticity is what matters. That's what we are. We're punk rock, man. Authentic, man. So yeah, here's what I want. Super Yachts for Everyone. General thesis being, obviously, super yachts are a truly unnecessary ostentation that no person could ever need and would be a bad person for wanting. So, reductio ad absurdum as the narrative technique, if you want to be a prick about it. To say, well, if they can have it, why not for everyone? Which then becomes, oh, well, that's obviously ridiculous. Well, yes, it's ridiculous for anyone to have £100 million spare to spend on a yacht while people are starving. So, yeah, communist battle cry, Marxist, I can't think of an alliteration, which is unusual for me, because as you will see throughout the song, there's plenty of that. Now, here's what I want. Super Yachts for Everyone. I can feel the undertones of a clash as the Overton window lays smashed. Now, on the undertones are, of course, the Teenage Kicks band, and then the Clash is the Clash. So it's but double meaning being that an undertone of really, really clever highbrow stuff. And mentioned in two exceptional bands. Punk rock, man, again. So, yeah, advertising that to the youth. Doing my bit. And And then, as the Overton window lay smashed, if you're unfamiliar with what an Overton window is, it is the acceptable sphere of political discourse at any one time. So people will talk about the Overton window shifting to the right ceaselessly since the twin antichrists of Reagan and Thatcher came to power. So basically smash the Overton window. It doesn't really, you can't just because it's so fucked, let's bin it all. Discourse should be, let's all share. Let's all have super yachts for everyone. See? I'm going to have to look at my computer now to remind myself of what I've been singing in practice rooms for the past fucking 2 years. You may be able to surmise from this I'm not the best organised frontman, as it were. Bear with me. When the poor prevail, yes. When the poor prevail, because as we all know, communism will win. When the poor prevail, I want to see their luxury impaled and their endless gravy train derailed. Gravy train, I'm not explaining what a gravy train is, just fucking, if you're not familiar with that idiom, you're an idiot. Reminding myself again. Next up, the riots fire on all cylinders. Burglars and billionaires, there's no difference. Now that is what we like to call bars. If you don't agree, you're a cunt. Burglars, billionaires, there's no difference. Speaks for itself. There is no way to amass a wealth of 1 billion without stealing the surplus value of your employees, which is the basic fucking underpinning of all of capitalism. So there's that. Read a bit. There's a little fella you might have heard of, Karl Marx. Read him. Das Kapital, all 7 million pages of it, and then you'll be sound. Victory hits the accelerator, driven by those with a virtuous vendetta. Now, driven. Hang on. Sorry, what was it? Victory was the first bit. Victory hits the accelerator. We're going on the Ferrari pun. As you will see, the song actually has fuck all to do with driving cars or Ferrari itself. Sort of, Ferrari is the perfect emblem. I annoyed myself again. emblem of wealth, of coveting pointless things. Ferraris are a beautiful car. I like a bit of the F1, but also got a song called Formula Zero. Listen to that. Basically, same general theme, but it ties in nicely. It's a narrative device. It's thematic. Think about it. So we've got no credit. No radio station will play us because obviously we've got talent and no connections. So that's that. And I know a few people in radio and stuff like that. You know, my connections through being fucking genius witsman. Oh, would you have us on? Oh no, sorry, too busy interviewing fucking Lorraine, the lollipop lady, about what she thinks about immigration. Oh really? Sound. But accelerator. We're on the theme. Your victory hits the accelerator. Pedal to the metal for full speed towards communism. Let's go. Lenin at the wheel. All that. And then, of course, driven by those with a virtuous vendetta. Virtuous vendetta being Marxist-Leninism. Systemic suicide begs to confess to driving us all insane. Injustice's engines in its name. Now, systemic suicide, what does that mean? Systemic suicide is you sort of, we're going back to Cal. We're going, the nature, the tendency of the rate of profit to fall. Bit of that. Look at Elon Musk, look at Donald Trump, let's destroy the system of global trade that, America built and murdered countless millions of people to uphold. Let's destroy that because we'd like to pay a bit less in tax so we can put a bit more in some offshore tax haven. Get onto that as well. Oh, where's my hat gone? Yeah, offshore tax haven, you say? Offshore tax haven? Oh, think about that. So driving us all insane. Self-explanatory. You have to go to work. If you're not driven insane by the injustice of, having to go and do your job, you get switched on. You're having your life stolen from you. It's time to rise up. Injustice is engines in its name, like I just said, with the American, sort of upholding of capitalism by force, by point or force, whatever, same semantics feel, come on. By force of, we'll kill you if you disagree. So much for free speech, right? Injustice, the injustice of, well, if you can't see that there's injustice in the world, my jabbering's not going to solve it, is it? So, not going to fix your fucking melted brain if you think that. So, yeah, that's that. That's the verses, anyway. And luckily, for me, there's not much further to go. There's a chorus that repeats. So, we'll go through that once. Then you can go and listen to it. And, yeah. So, oh, for the glory of Enzo Ferrari, which is sang by Comrade Ashley Palmer, who's the one who any lyrics that I've written that require talent, singing or anything that can't just be shouted in a horrible tuneless Mancunian accent, he does that. So yep, that's why we drafted him in. Oh, for the glory of Enzo Ferrari, like I was saying before, emblematic of sort of richness, luxury. Yeah, we're going for, we're thematically shagging it. You know what I mean? Like, you come to me, you try and out-thematic me, son, in the wrong place. Plug in the spark to detonate. The disparity in dreams cruel culture creates. Now, this is a bit fucking interesting, this bit. So plug in the spark. Car, plug, spark, plug. Get it? So then plug it in, like, global revolution. Fuck these cunts. The spark, to detonate, to fucking blow it up. All that kind of imagery we're going for. Yeah. And then plug in the spark to detonate. The disparity in dreams cruel culture creates. Now, what am I talking about? Well, what I'm talking about is class. So the disparity in dreams, you think about it. Most, people who aren't born with family connections or loads of fucking money, they can have the dream of being a musician and it won't work because they don't know anyone, as I have found out very bitterly. So yeah, that's that. That's the general thesis of. I've said general thesis a few times. I'm turning into fucking Martin Luther. Protestant, fucking, and it was Celtic 1-1 against Rangers, so honours even. Henry VIII will get the divorce, but we can keep. I don't know, what can we keep? We'll keep Europe. So that's your disparity in dreams, cruel culture. Fucking your Andrew Tates, your incel nonsense. Just the general. Widespreadness of people being cunts, professional ones, that is sort of endemic to modern society. That's what we're raging against, man. That's the machine, man. I'm not really a posh cunt. I've done that little bit there a few times, but it's just because I've not scripted this as like I did the others. The others were just ridiculous rambles that went on with themselves as well. But you've come to expect this now as a long-time viewer. Like, subscribe. Preaching false hope into our ghetto from their gold-paved streets in Monaco. There you go. So, pretty self-explanatory, I'd say. Preaching false hope into the ghetto. We're all the working classes forced to go to do menial work all day. False hope. Ooh. The hope of one day you'll be a millionaire. Oh, if you just work hard. Bullshit. It's all lies. The only way we collectively we'll all become wealthy and happy is by expropriating the rich's wealth. Just think about how fun it's going to be. I can't wait for it personally. So the last bit before we go into repeating territory. Everyone should travel at 200 miles an hour. Everyone should have access to unimaginable power. Everything for... I had to look that again. Everything for all women and men. All for all, not just for them. Everyone should travel at 200 miles an hour, obviously. Reductio ad absurdum again. Everyone should have access to unimaginable power. They should. Everybody should have the dictatorship of the proletariat. Come on. Let's just... I don't want to go to work. I don't want to go to pointless work for no money. And neither do you, I hope. So yeah, think about that. That's what we can have. Everything for all women and men. And all other genders included, of course, just generally. In everyone, don't, yeah. Anybody who equivocates on trans stuff or non-binary things, I've not got the language to say it, but they're all cunts. Like, I've not got the language. I may have not said the right words there. I apologise. But yeah, anybody who talks about that negatively is a wanker, and you should bin them. So yeah, don't worry about it. It doesn't affect your life. But that's a tangent. Everything for all women and men. You know, that's self-explanatory. All for all, not just for them. Again, summed up perfectly by me. So yeah, that was that. That was Explaining Our Songs, episode 1. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. I am going to have to do a bit of editing. I'm saying this at the end, so if anybody who is watching this end bit, which is unlikely, you'll have seen it. But yeah, still. Right, that's me. Like, subscribe. See you later. Listen to Vulture Authority. We're fucking class. Goodbye.